I'm going to hit record. Welcome, ladies. Thank you for jumping on and taking time out of your evening to join us for the coaching sneak peek. I will be sharing my screen with you, ladies, and going through some slides. And like I said, at any time, if you have questions, you can interrupt me or just write them down and we'll take a question and answer at the end. And we'll kind of go from there. So my name is Danielle. I am one of the coaches in Team Fit Formation. My team's name we just changed, which is Team Ponytails and Dumbelles. And I'm super excited to have you all here. I'm sorry, my phone is dinging and I'm going to turn off my notifications here because it's gonna ding the entire time. So I apologize. Okay, there. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen. We're gonna go through some things. Like I said, if you have questions, please let me know. And let me just share that with you. Okay, so we're going to kind of just give you a general idea of what Beachbody coaching is like and how we make money and all of those sorts of things. And so I'm just going to start out with telling you a little bit about me and my story. I have been a coach since January of 2015, and I started out like a challenger like everybody else, and I'll stop my share so you guys can see me. I started out as a challenger like most of you did, and the nice thing is I loved the community and the companionship that I got from these challenge groups. I've always been kind of a guy's girl, like most of my friends were always male, and so it was nice to have a community of women who were like-minded and who really wanted to lose weight and get fit and were moms and we're all on the same page and we all got along so well. And I've made some of my best friends in this business and in these challenge groups. And some of us have never met. It's so crazy to me. And we get together and we feel like we've known each other forever. We can talk, we can laugh, and it's just seamless. So that's one of the things that really drew me to this business was getting results with a program and feeling the sense of community and feeling like I belonged to something that was super important and that I could change people's lives and help them feel better about themselves. Because when I started, I was at my lowest. I did not feel good about myself. I did not know what to do or where to start. And I was at my heaviest that I had been in about 5 years. My husband was in a wedding. I needed to go to Maurice's and buy a pair of dress pants to fit me the night of rehearsal dinner because I had zero clothes that fit me. So that was a big wake-up call for me. And that next Monday, my coach reached out to me and said, hey, I'm running a challenge group. Would you be interested? And I was like, this is a sign. God is sending me a sign that this is my thing. I need to do this, and this is going to work this time. So that's why I joined. Is I was like, God's telling me that this is it. This is why you need to join. This is going to be your solution for your weight loss. And I had great results my first round. Thanksgiving and Christmas crept up on me a little bit, I'll be honest. And I put on about 5 pounds. And then I started over in January and I never looked back. And I've been on my fitness journey ever since and couldn't be happier. So that's a little bit of my backstory. And I'm going to let a couple other coaches share just a quick story about themselves too, because we come from all different walks of life and we all have a different story to share. So Allie, why don't you share your story?
All right. So I actually became a coach probably about a year ago, and I just sat on it. I didn't do anything. I actually even switched my card and was not paying my $15 or buying Shakeology. And that's probably my biggest regret, to be honest, because once I jumped in and got onto a team for the cup challenge, and I didn't really have a choice to sit on it anymore. And once I did that and I was like getting responses from people and they were just letting me know how much I was inspiring them and motivating them and just everybody, like, I don't know. I fell in love. I had joined to get the discount of Shakeology, to be honest. And then once I did that, I fell in love. And now it is my career. Like that's my goal, is within a year I want to be able to quit my job and focus on this and to travel the world I really want to travel and help out with ALS majorly. And I can't do that with a 9 to 5 where I have to be at work every single day. Like I want a job that I can work from wherever I am going and be able to make more money than what I am doing right now. So I can donate more money. I can donate my time more. I can help with research and do whatever. And wasn't the path I was expecting to take, but this is the path that I think was chosen for me.
Awesome. Liz, do you want to share a little bit about your story?
Sure. So, this is weird. So last May, I was kind of like you. I was the heaviest I had been, and I tried things on my own for a while. I'd have success for like 4 days and then fall back off. And so I'd been seeing my coach post things, and so I reached out to her actually and said, I need to get into a challenge group. Got into a challenge group so last May and had extreme success. And then last December, I just kept watching what my coach was doing, and I had seen other posts about people saying, get your Shakeology paid for. And I thought, that can't be all bad. And I saw what my coach was doing, and I thought, well, I can do that. And so I kind of looked into it. And so I just became a coach in January, officially started doing things in January, and have had success so far. I'm past the honeymoon period maybe a little bit, and I digging into the hard work part of it, but I'm loving. People will come up to me and say you're inspiring, and I mean just helping one person has been great. It's been more than one, but and so my goal really at this moment is not to quit my job. I'm a teacher and I love what I do in that sense. So it's kind of a side job right now, but I just kind of want to see how far I can take it. So that's my story.
Awesome. That's very cool. And yes, teachers do such great work that, you get your summers off and those sorts of things. So it's nice if you can, have something fun to do and, other than you break for your sanity.
And I'm looking forward to this summer where I can actually kind of be a full-time coach and see what that's like. Because, maybe that'll be my path in the future. I don't know. But so anyway.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks for sharing. If we have other coaches towards the end that want to share, we'll share at the end, but I'll move on so that we don't take up too much of their time tonight because I can get a little long-winded, let's be honest. Okay, let's see here. Okay. We did our okay, so who are we? Like I said, we are Team Fit Formation. Marcia Smirka is our upline, and we are part of a 2-time top elite team of individuals improving the lives of others. And that's what this is about. And like Liz said, and Allie, it's about inspiring people and helping people get to their best. And it is so inspiring and it feels so good when you have that one person that's like, I've been following you for a long time and you inspire me. And I can't believe how great you look, those sorts of things. That's what's really inspiring. And for them to help get results, that just fills my cup to no end. We are also part of the 2-time #1 team in all of Beachbody. Melanie Mitro is the top coach. She was top coach for the last 2 years. She provides tons of training for her downline, including us. We are very, very spoiled for the coaches that we have on our teams because we get some of the best training in all of Beachbody, and Beachbody will tell us that we're super spoiled. There's over 450,000 coaches in Beachbody, and not all of those coaches are working the business, but there's probably I would say they're probably to about 60,000 now that are working. And like I said, our goal is to inspire and motivate others to create that healthy lifestyle and get in shape and feel great about themselves. We provide support for those of you who have not been part of a challenge group. I don't know who on the call knows anything about our challenge groups or if you're completely new to Beachbody, but we run challenge groups and support everybody on their journey through our health groups, either on Facebook, and we also have a new app. So It's not just on Facebook anymore. And we run those fitness and accountability groups to help people use the programs and get success and feel good about the community that we're building for them. And we also lead by example. So all of us on this call are using some sort of program. I'm 4 weeks into my second round of Hammer and Chisel, and then I also drink Shakeology every day. So that's part of this as well. And we continue to improve ourselves, and this is something that I had not done ever in my life, is daily personal development. And each one of us is probably reading something different for different reasons. If you struggle with self-confidence, if you struggle with just business things, or you need some motivation, there's tons of personal development out there. And we at least devote 15 minutes of our day to working on ourselves as well. And that's made a huge difference in me and my self-confidence and my business as well. So who are we? The picture in the middle here is our team formation coaches that went to Summit last year, and was a super fun time. But we're moms and dads, both of human babies and fur babies, because we have moms of fur babies as well, and dads. There's coaches that are married, there's coaches that are in college, there's coaches that are unmarried. It doesn't matter. We are a little bit of everything. And there's lots of different professions. So like Liz says, she's a teacher. There's nurses, physician assistants, psychologists. I work for an IT company for Marshfield Clinic. So we have tons of background as well. And you can do it part-time, you can do it full-time. And Allie and I both are pretty similar that eventually we want this to be our full-time job because it's fun. And everybody comes from different areas. We have coaches all over the country on our team. So it doesn't have to be that you live really near us. You could live in Florida, Texas, Arizona. It doesn't matter. You can live wherever and build a successful business. And everybody's at different points in their physical journey transformation, and also their emotional transformation, doing personal development and those sorts of things. So, I don't think any of us here are most likely at our goal weights, but we're all working really hard towards it every single day. And that's what I love about this. And I don't even know if I'll ever really hit a goal weight per se. There's a goal body that I have in mind. Let's put it that way. Though I've come to realize that the scale will not own me. And I have a kind of an image of what I'd like my body to look like, and it's fit and, not necessarily rail thin. The picture on the bottom is from a really fun retreat that Allie and I were part of in, was that in March? Why can I not remember? Was that March, I think, Allie?
Sure.
That was a diamond retreat that we went on. Oh, I'm sorry.
The beginning of April. We were gone April 1st.
Okay. I was like, when was that?
We were there for April Fool's Day.
That's right. So we went on a diamond retreat. We got to bond for a weekend. This is a picture from a winery that we went and toured, and we had such a fun time. So again, the community of these people is amazing. And probably 90% of those people in that picture, we had never met in person. So and again, we're all at different points in our coaching careers. Some of us have been a coach for a long time. Some of us have not. And it's okay. It doesn't matter where you're at in any part of your journey. You can jump in and give it your all and succeed. And we all have a love for health and wellness. And that was not always the case for me, but I grew into knowing more about this and grew into my own journey and my own skin. And I really do love health and fitness. And I never thought that those words would ever come out of my mouth because I hadn't found a program that I really, really liked. So, okay, what we are not. So we are not salespeople. We're not certified health and fitness experts. Are there health and fitness experts that do Beachbody coaching? Absolutely. There's dietitians that do this. There are certified personal trainers. Those physical therapy people. There are people that have degrees in health and wellness, but you don't have to have a degree in health and wellness. And you don't need to be at your goal weight. I love that. Carl Deichler last year, the CEO of Beachbody at Summit, made the comment, and he said, you know what? I hear so many people say, when I'm at my goal weight, that's when I'm going to start my business. And he said, coming from a person on the outside looking in, would you be more likely to follow somebody who was on their journey or already at their goal and you can't relate with them? And I was like, that is so true. I relate with somebody who's on their journey, who's struggling like I'm struggling because they had a piece of cake yesterday at a birthday party or whatever it may be, and they can relate with you. So just keep that in mind, that you don't have to be at your goal weight. It's not about that whatsoever. Okay, what do coaches do? We want to help people succeed, and we want to change the world by helping end the trend of obesity. And Beachbody talks about that all the time. And it's one person at a time, and we want them to become healthier. We find the appropriate fitness program by asking our potential customers the right questions of, what kind of workouts do you like? Is there anything that you don't like? That helps us gauge type of program that would be the right fit, because we want them to like the program that they're going to buy. It's not going to do them any bit of good if it's going to sit on their shelf for the next 30 days and they never put the DVD in because you sold them insanity and they hate cardio. That would not be a good fit. So we ask and help customize their goals and their nutrition plans for what they're getting. We run bi-weekly 30 or 60-day online accountability groups. We talked about that a little bit, either through the new Beachbody app or on Facebook. Typically, my groups are 30 days, but if there's a program that's a little bit longer, we'll run a longer challenge group to be 60 days to account for those longer programs. And we are the cheerleaders to keep our customers motivated and reach their goals. So that's our job. Our job is to show up every day, just like our challengers. But our job is to also provide them valuable information while they're on their 30-day journey, and to cheer them on and help them through the good times and maybe the not so good times when they've fallen off the wagon for the weekend and are having trouble getting back on track. So that's our job as a coach, is just to really cheerlead them onto their final destination. Here are some different transformations from different coaches that have been in our challenge groups. I recognize some of these faces. I think this is Cassie and this is Leah. I don't know some of these others, but at any rate, you can see that our challengers have had all really good success and really good goals throughout their progress. So we'll just move on. Oh, there's my mouse. Oh, and here's a snapshot of our team. This is some of the girls from my team. This is my 60 days of hammer and chisel. I lost zero pounds. That was really frustrating, but I did take pictures every week, and that's what kept me moving and going forward, is that I was taking weekly pictures and at least seeing some progress. This is one of my coaches, Erica, and my coach, Heather. This body's had 3 babies. Can you believe that? And this is my other coach, Lacey, and she has also had 3 babies. And our co-part, Ashley. So this is Ashley's hammer and chisel results as well in 60 days. And she lost like 25 inches. It was crazy. So really good transformations. Okay, so what motivates you? You were most likely invited by a coach on the call with us. And the reason you were invited is because we saw something in you that told us that you would be a great coach. Or you've been watching your coach and asked to know more about what she's doing. And for yourself, you want to get the support, accountability, and motivation to help you stay on track with your goals. and be a positive role model for your family. And so many of us are in that for exactly that reason. And it may be that you found success in your own health and fitness journey, and now you want to pay it forward. And that's kind of where Liz and I both came from, was like, okay, we've had success. We've got people asking us, what are you doing? And, we were like, okay, let's give this a whirl. And that may be exactly, why you're here. Shakeology, like Liz said, you want to take advantage of the 25% off discount, and you want to maybe earn your Shakeology for free. So you're in it, to kind of get your feet wet and see how it goes. Or maybe you want to work from home and you want to create your own schedule, your own work hours, and you can still financially support your family. And that's my goal, is to be able to volunteer at the school and go on school field trips and those sorts of things with my daughter and not have to worry about taking a day of vacation. So that's my goal. And to be home with her during the summer and be able to do fun things during the summer and not have to worry about it. Okay, any questions so far, since I've been kind of rambling and didn't give you a chance? Anything so far?
I don't think so.
Okay, then we'll keep going, and we're probably about halfway through, I would guess. How we earn money. So you make 25% commission on anything that you sell. Club membership bonus of 50%. The Shakeology $20 fast start bonuses you can earn as well, and $100 Shakeology fast start bonuses. And I won't go into all of the details of how these work, because we would be here till tomorrow morning if I had to explain all of these in great detail, but I'll tell you just basically how we make money. Challenge pack bonus, fast start bonuses, you make between $50 and $75. That depends upon how much the challenge pack is that your person is purchasing. The $100 showcase pack bonus, if you have somebody who loves health and fitness and would like almost every workout in our library, they do have the showcase bonus pack, and they pick out, I believe it's 4, it could be 5, I haven't looked at it in a little bit, 4 or 5 of our workouts from the packages and pair them together. And so it's a really awesome deal if somebody's really, really into health and fitness and wants to try a bunch of different programs. The team cycle bonuses, you can earn up to $12,000 a week, and you get matching bonuses for your coaches. There's a Star Diamond quarterly bonus that you can be paid. And then you also, at certain points in your business, can open up additional business centers. So it's like having 2 of you and earning double bonuses and those sorts of things. So like I said, I won't go into a lot of detail about those. As you get into your coaching journey, we will share more of that with you. How about a 305% raise in 1 year? This is Devin Hartle, and she has her income progression here. Month 1, she didn't make any money, and in month 17, she's at $3,298.41. So that's pretty awesome in just over 1 year of coaching for her. And she has her commission subtotals, and this is in 1 week she had made $170, and in a year of coaching her paycheck was $690. So that's pretty awesome in 1 week. Most of us don't make that in a week. So that's a really awesome income progression. And of course, all of these, I'm going to say the disclaimer is that Beachbody does not guarantee anybody any level of success, that this is strictly based on the amount of work that you're willing to put into your business. So, but this is Devin's income progression here. Here's Marsha. Like I said, Marsha Snorka is our upline, and here is her income progression. 5 months as a coach, she was making a weekly, no, this is her monthly. She was making $1,124, and by December of 2015, she was making $11,000 in a month. So it is doable. she has always ran her business as a builder. She knew that she wanted to do this as a business and has always treated her business as such. It was never a hobby for her. She needed to make some income to help her family, and she did it. So that's pretty awesome. And she has April 2016. I'm guessing that, let's see, she probably will have her numbers this week for the final number of April. So she'll be updating that shortly, I'm sure. All right, benefits of becoming a coach. So you get to work from home or really from anywhere. You can work while you're traveling. You can work from the airport. You can work from your phone, pretty much anywhere this day and age. You get to set your own hours and schedule, so you can decide how much time every day that you would like to put in. You can go from a part-time income to a full-time income and replace a full-time job if that's your goal. And there's really a lot of flexibility of how you can build your business. You can choose to build your business on social media. You can build it face-to-face. You can build it via Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever works for you, Pinterest. The sky's the limit. And it's really up to you. And I know that I have a coach on my team who was like, you know what? I'm a people person. I'd rather build mine in person. That's fantastic. You can increase your business and your working and your goals at your own pace. Nobody is going to tell you that you have to put in X amount of time unless you're telling your coach that you want to hit a certain income goal. They'll help you figure out how much time you should be putting in to hit those goals. And I've talked about this a couple times. You get to be part of a supportive, positive network of people who are on their fitness journey and they want to help people. That's the best part of this business. Travel. The travel is amazing. I have never traveled so much in my entire life as I have these last 2 years. Last year, I was literally a coach for 6 months, and I traveled to Nashville for Coach Summit. That was the best thing I've ever done for my business. So anybody that's listening, if you're not on the wait list for Summit and you already are a coach or you're thinking of signing up as a coach, get on the wait list. It's free. It's going to be amazing. I also was able to travel back in March. I went on my very first honeymoon. I could not afford a honeymoon. My husband and I have never really traveled. I was on a wait list for the Beachbody cruise for Success Club. I got to go on a cruise. We ported in the Bahamas and Jamaica. It was amazing. I wouldn't trade that for anything. I never thought in a million years that I would travel to either one of those places, let alone on a cruise. That was paid for by Beachbody. So that was so fun. And I plan on going to Summit again this year. We've got a trip. Well, we went to the Dells for the Diamond Retreat. Quarterly, we meet up at the Dells or other locations for Super Saturdays. There's a trip in September for Destin, Florida. So, I'm racking up the airline miles. Why not? So the travel is amazing. And you can earn enough money to pay for these things. And you're probably thinking, this is costing her a fortune. And really, it's not. And if you work your business hard enough, a lot of these things are paid for. So that's the best part of it. And then of course you get your 25% off discount on products and programs. And I have to admit, I'm a little bit of a junkie now that I've been doing this for a while. I own a lot of programs and I love their stuff. So that's also a nice bonus. What you can expect from our team. So I've talked a little bit about this. You get training in your online office from corporate. That is awesome. They redid this training, I think about 6 months ago, and they really did a great job of updating the training. We have weekly team calls. There's also the national wake-up call every Monday morning at 10 o'clock Central Time that corporate puts on, and they have guest speakers that are so good, and they provide really great training to get your week started off right. And there's also a weekly team call that we are more than welcome to join that's held by Melanie Mitchell, the top coach in the whole network, which is awesome as well, because who gets to do training with one of the top coaches? Not very many people. You get access to our private coaching groups for support and resources. So your upline will have a team page, as well as other team pages should you want to join those as well. We have a new coach training academy, which is really awesome. It's a self-led training course, so you can go as slow or as fast as you want to and get that training that you need. And then we have continued ongoing training, education, support, and tools. And there is really so much out there for training that if you're looking at for a certain topic, you just let your coach know and they will point you in the right direction. So don't feel like this is, I've had coaches on my team say, this is like no other business, because you actually support each other. And it's not like, hey, thanks for signing up to sell whatever, and now you're on your own. Thanks for signing up. That is not what this is about. We are here to help you grow a successful business. How do I get started? So there's a couple different ways that you can sign up as a coach. And so, like I said, I'm not sure what everybody's situation is on the call, but you can sign up with a challenge pack. A challenge pack is a workout and 30 days of Shakeology or the performance line, and that waives your enrollment fee. That's the best way to go. If you've already bought a challenge pack and you're signed up as a customer, but you'd like to coach, they also can do the switcheroo and get your coach enrollment fee waived. If you're a discount coach and you just want to start working, you're already a coach, you just start working your business and earning money. Shakeology Home Direct, you can actually get Shakeology Home Direct. It's not the best deal, but you most certainly can do it. Because literally you can get a workout program for $10. So add it to your library, try out a new program. I'd get the challenge pack. I hardly ever have anybody just want Shakeology, but it is an option if you want to. You can also sign up with just the $40 coach enrollment fee. You want to talk to your coach about the logistics of that, but you can sign up for $40, become a coach, and start working your business. And there's also military benefits, and I won't go really into deep discussion about them, but if you're a military active or veteran, there are some perks for that, and they help. Beachbody helps pay some of your service fees for your business. All right, that is what I have. I hope I didn't blow all of your heads off of too much information overload. What questions do you have for us? Somebody's got to have a question. And Ashley, you're muted. If you have a question, you'll have to unmute yourself or raise your hand and I can unmute you. Anybody on the phone have a question? Come on, someone's got to have something they want to know. I know I didn't do that good of a job of covering everything. Nothing? No questions for any of us? Come on, someone's got to have one. No? Ashley's like, just leave me alone. I'm not asking you a question. You can't make me. Okay, well, I really appreciate your time and that you jumped on this call tonight. I hope that this was helpful information to kind of let you know how you would get started. If you have additional questions, please reach out to the coach that invited you on the call, and we'd be happy to answer anything for you. Allie, do you have anything else that I missed that you want to add?
No, I think you actually did do an excellent job of hitting things.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I would like to know what's holding you guys back. Like, well, I mean, is there any like questions that you're hesitant about? Anyone? No.
One question that wasn't covered in the slides that I think we normally cover is, you're probably wondering, how in the heck am I going to find people that want to do this? That's usually our number one question of, how do you find people to do this with you? And when I started as a coach, I made a list of everybody I could think of, because when I started this, I'll be really honest, I was on Facebook for maybe like 3 months because I work in IT. I'm on the computer for 9 hours a day, and I'm like, I don't care what everybody's doing on Facebook. I don't want to be on Facebook. I'm on the computer all day. I'm not doing it. And so I had signed up for a Facebook account in September because I was holding a wild tree party, and the girl's like, well, I want to invite people via Facebook. And I'm like, but I'm not on Facebook. How can I do this? So I joined Facebook. I took the leap. And probably when I started coaching in January, maybe I had 100 friends, maybe. I'm up to over 1,000 friends right now. And so it's making that list and connecting with people. And so you think of people, dig out your old yearbooks, think about all those classmates that you went to school with, and you start trying to find them on Facebook. You think about, who did I room with in college that I haven't talked to since I graduated? Who did I work with at my first job, or maybe my job through college, or my first job after college? Think about those types of people that you run across in your life. And it's also people that you know that you see every single day. And you just start making a list of those people. And those are the people that you want to talk to. And so if you haven't talked to your classmate in 10 years, you don't want to just be like, hey, I'm a Beachbody coach and I want you to buy from me. You want to form a relationship with that person, get to know them, get to know their goals, and find out what they're doing, catch up. And you start building relationships with people, and they start watching what you're doing on Facebook. There's a lot of people that silently watch you, and all of a sudden they're reaching out to you asking, okay, you work out every day, you post your selfie of, that you're doing hammer and chisel. What's this hammer and chisel thing you're doing? Because I think I might want to do it. So that's how I build relationships with people and ask people to join me, whether it be for coaching or in my challenge groups. Anything to add, Allie or Liz, of how you find people?
How do
Well, I would
find
say,
people? Well, I
Go ahead.
so I guess I already have. I didn't think that I was gonna have to add people, but I have been adding people because I was that type of. I did not like adding people before unless I knew them. But I guess Marsha found me, and I did not know who Marsha was, and I kept focusing on that. And it was really to step outside of my comfort zone, and I have met some pretty cool people through just adding, and it's easy to do it. And I send out a message, so I'm just not like add. I'll send them a message when I add them, and then just let them know who I am and what I'm doing, just so I'm not some creeper just adding people that I do not know. That was one of my biggest things, was how to add people. Because I already had hundreds and hundreds of friends just from, I go all over the place playing roller derby, so I thought I was good, but turns out I wasn't. A lot of roller derby girls aren't really interested in it. They usually have their own thing going on. But I forgot what else I was going to say.
Well, one thing that I've
Liz,
learned.
were you going to say something?
Yeah. So one thing that I've learned is that you find something else that you're really interested in, well, like your roller derby, and then you join a group based on that interest. Like maybe you're a runner, you join a runner's group, and you get to know people in that group. Or I'm a singer, so I join all these musical groups, and I try and get to know people through those groups. And then as you build relationships, then you can open up more and say, well, I also do this. Or would you be interested in joining a challenge group or coaching? And so you just kind of, you're more than just this one little thing. So you just take whatever your interests are and you build on that, and you look for people who have common things in common. Like I'll message people that I went to high school with, and, oh, are you still living in the same hometown? And what are you up to these days? And I don't even mention health and fitness for a while, and just kind of build a relationship first, and then see if it'll come up in natural conversation.
Yeah, I love that. That's great advice. All right, girls. Any other questions? Oh, go ahead. Yep, go ahead, Liz.
I found, I know it was mentioned in the slides, but the Fit Formation online training, I forget if that's what it was called or not, but that was so, so helpful for me that I could just see all this information in short little lessons. It really laid it out really well for me. And then, of course, I would email Marsha, oh, what does this mean? Or I'd ask questions, but it was really, really helpful. So if you're just getting started, I would highly, highly recommend that online trading, like Trading Academy or whatever it is. They're just little, 10-minute, a page that you read, a little quick assignment, and it helps you figure out really what the coaching thing is all about.
Yes. And it's nice that you're not at it alone and that they're
Mhm.
short, easy assignments. So if you're working full time and
Yes.
you have kids and I'm running to soccer practice and I'm picking up these people and I got to work out and I got to cook supper and do all of these things, it doesn't have to take 3 hours of your night to do these
Right.
quick little things that will help you grow your business. So,
Mhm.
all right, Ashley, Julie, Lacey, last call. Any questions?
Nope, I'm good. Thank you. It's been very beneficial. I appreciate everyone's input.
Okay, good. Ashley, you unmuted. Any questions?
Oh no, I was just gonna say thanks for the information, and I'm really on this, beginning path of things. And Liz is the one who invited me here, and I run my own tutoring business, so I'm kind of used to like the business aspect of things. But I wanted to know more about, I'm not on the Beachbody program, but I've been on my own journey, and it's been, some's been great, some's been not, but I've got a lot of health issues happening here, so I'm just kind of exploring my options. And for me, one of the reasons why I thought, I'd give a little shout out to this meeting tonight is just because, for motivation, I've been watching Liz's Facebook pages and reading a bunch of things on things, on the internet and everything. And it's been very helpful for me to get my butt up and do stuff. But at the same time, the biggest motivator for me is my internal motivation. And I have to practice what I preach. So if I do become a coach and I start doing it, then I'm in turn also doing more for myself as well. So it's just, I appreciate the time, and I'm glad I was able to come. I just came from a dance class, so I was a little bit late, but.
Yeah, we appreciate you having jumping on. And you know what? That's what keeps me going is the nights that I don't want to work out. I'm like, but there's like 10 challengers that I have to post to that I'm going to say that I didn't work out and they all did. So I need to do it. So that is awesome. And no matter where you're at with your journey and no matter like your health issues and those sorts of things, if you share those with your Facebook followers, people relate to you. And then they're like, hey, I also struggle with that. And you become a person to them. You're not just this person on Facebook who's a Beachbody coach. You become that person that they're like, I struggle with that too. And I'm going to follow her and I'm going to keep track of what her journey looks like. So that's awesome.
Thank you.
Okay. If Lacey doesn't have any questions, then I think that's a wrap. All right.
I don't have any questions. Thank you.
Okay, thanks guys for jumping on. I appreciate it. Have a fabulous night and reach out to your uplines if you have any questions.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
Thank you.